You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and some of you on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with Let's Play episode of Tennessee, Shuichi's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up, and let's go! Alrighty. A desire to cause harm, increasing. Pretty please? Well, of course you can. It's not like I control you or anything. You can do whatever you want. Then what was this whole little show for? Jeez, you don't have to look so miffed. I was just joking. I'm just gonna grab the same thing as you and we can be on our way. The rain started to pour while we were at the cash register. By the time we reached home, the rain had gotten stronger and thunder began striking, to the point I became comfortable enough to call this a storm. Sheesh, that came out of nowhere. I'm soaked. Shuichi pulls on the hem of his shirt, which is thoroughly stuck to his stomach. The shirt lifts, exposing his wet stomach and the muscles underneath. I have to admit that the movement catches my attention, and I can't help but stare for a bit. After a few seconds, I snap myself out of it and go back to functioning like normal. I think it'd be too much to hope that you brought some extra clothes, huh? I have some clothes I keep here at your place, remember? You do? Jesus, dude, every time I come over, I shower and get changed. Where do you think I get those clothes out of when I do that? Oh, I thought maybe you brought them with you in a bag or something? Are you asking me or telling me that? You really need to think things over a little bit more. Well, sorry, I don't pay much attention. Anyway, we should go dry ourselves before we eat dinner. Shuichi walks up the stairs, presumably to go grab a towel upstairs. I decide to follow behind him. A few minutes later. Alright, I finished drying myself. That took a while. Your fur really takes that long to dry? It wasn't that long. Well, I had enough time to dry myself, get changed, transfer the food to different containers, and reheat it. And we just brought it over from the store. You didn't need to reheat. It was rained on. That cooled it down a lot. Plus, I wanted to transfer it to a different container so water didn't get inside. You're so fussy sometimes. Look who's talking. Come on, let's eat. Wow, this food is steaming hot. I did tell you I reheated it. Sure, but some people might consider it a tad too hot. It could burn their mouths. Do you know what I call those people? What? Weaklings. Really? Zai-chan doesn't like food that's too hot. Maybe I should tell her you called her a weakling. What? I didn't... Give me a sec, I'll text her right now. Shuichi grabs his phone and begins typing on it. I nearly lunge at him in a panic. No! God, relax, I'm just joking. Look, I'm typing into a notes app. Of course I'm not gonna text her that. How should I know? You've done this kind of thing before. True, but not when unprovoked. Provoking you is about as easy as enticing a bear with a jar of honey. Definitely shouldn't say something like that whenever Kumagawa's around. Just eat. Yes, honey. Please don't call me stuff like that. Fine, fine. I just find your reaction too funny when I do. Is this bullying? This feels like bullying. Shuichi grabs his chopsticks and picks up a piece of tonkatsu. Man, grocery store dinners are better than they have any right to be. Like, water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back in. Man, grocery store dinners are better than they have any right to be. Tonkatsu is a bit soggy, though. I'd prefer if it were crisper. You can't keep it in a closed container for a long time with a bunch of steam and sauce inside and keep it crispy. I know, but I can still have my own preferences. Well, sure, I'd prefer if a genie came out when I opened the box, but that doesn't make it realistic. You don't have to modify what I say to absurd degrees just to disagree with me. I don't have to, but I do like to. Just eat your food and shut up. Yes, Mr. Sunshine. Are you actually trying to get a rise out of me? Me? Why would I? I just like teasing you. You're way too cute when you're annoyed. Please stop trying to annoy me for your own amusement. Aw, do I really have to? Puppy dog eyes are not going to work. I have a younger brother. Oh yeah, that's true. Boo! I just wanted to have some fun. You seem to be awfully chipper right now. It's a stark contrast to how your mood was earlier today. Yeah, you did do wonders for my mood. Thanks, you. You're welcome. Is someone blushing? Eat your food! Just then another thunderclap echoes the air around us, feels like it even rumbled a bit. The lights begin to flicker alongside it, the two of us look around us. Wow, that was a pretty big one. Flickering lights are a bad sign. Maybe we should finish eating and go unplug stuff from the wall to make sure nothing crazy happens. Man, we had a typhoon not too long ago, and now this? It's summer for crying out loud. Looks like the weather goblins are laughing at your summer. Weather goblins? Really? Of course! What are you, dip to the weather fairies theory? You're a dork. Look who's talking. The rain seems to only get stronger while we continue our meal. By the time we finish, there is wind howling outside, and the water hitting the windows sounds like a bunch of rocks. Those must have some really big water droplets. Should I unplug the fridge? That would probably be a good... Suddenly the lights flicker another time and go completely out. Whoa, what the hell? Well, at least now you don't have to worry about unplugging your stuff. Sure, just keep it plugged to the wall through a bunch of power surges and whatnot. Sounds totally fine. We finish unplugging everything using our phones as flashlights. The lights remain out the entire time, giving me no sign of coming back to life. Hey, you. I have to admit, I can't see much from the window, but it looks like the other houses have no power either. That's not good. June lives nearby. I'll try messaging him to see if the light went out there, too. Good idea. I type a quick message and continue walking around the house, checking the windows to make sure there's no water leaking outside. No water leaking inside. Yeah. Who cares about outside? I think I'm going to go upstairs and make sure Aki or my mom didn't leave their windows open just to be safe. Do you mind if I wait for you in your room? We already finished checking down here anyway. I don't mind, but there's any reason you want to go there? Nah, I just like your room better than your living room. It's cozier. Plus, it smells of you, which is nice. What? Don't say stuff like that. It's embarrassing. Alright, sorry. A few minutes later. Alright, no windows left open and no obvious leakages detected. I guess I can relax for a bit and just wait for the power to come back. But June even messaged me back while I was checking. So it wasn't just here? I'm glad. We were freaking out a bit thinking our power was cut. I'm a bit worried why his power would be cut, but I'm not going to ask. I don't think he'd take too kindly to me prying about it. Shuichi, you in here? Boo! Ah! Shuichi jumps up from behind me and grabs me by the waist, lifting me into the air and spinning me around. I gotcha, you're mine now. Shuichi, what are you doing? I'm just having a bit of a harmless fun. He places me back on the ground and flips me around, gently landing a kiss on my lips. Jesus, that's not good for my heart. I'm just trying to be spontaneous. Yeah, well, you being spontaneous isn't good for my heart. Aw, sorry. I give him a quick kiss and turn around, walking up to my desk and taking a seat on the edge. Is everything in order? Yeah, the house is fine. Not gonna come down on our heads, at least. Did you get an answer from Jun-kun? He said the power is out there as well. Oof, that's not good. I tried asking Hitoka, but she and Mom didn't live in the neighborhood, and she said the power is fine there. It's probably just a power line that got cut or something. Shouldn't take too long to restore it to normal. Sure, we just have to figure out what to do until then. Can we just, talk? We can cuddle. That too. You don't sound very enthusiastic about it. This kind of thing is still a bit embarrassing for me, that's all. Okay. Second, y'all. That is a weird noise. Okay. Shuichi walks closer to me, taking a seat by my side and placing a hand on my knee. So, I'm gonna ask. It's been a bit over a week since we started dating, and, well, things have been going pretty well between us, at least for me. Where do you stand on it? Honestly, I'm shocked by how well things have been. Really? I can only make out very few details of Shuichi's expression due to the darkness, his dark fur not helping any, but I can tell from his voice that he's smiling widely right now. Now, from his voice and the fact there's a little helicopter fan spinning around beside me. Yeah, sometimes when we get a bit more intimate, I have a moment where I go, whoa, 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 what am I doing with Shuichi? But then that instinct goes away and I just feel comfortable. So, you don't feel like things have been going too fast? I haven't upset you or anything. Not at all. I'm pretty happy with how things have been going. To be honest, I'm pretty sure by now that I do like you like that. It's still a bit weird to admit that I have feelings for a guy, and you especially, but there's no way I can deny it anymore. You have no idea how happy that makes me. He wraps his arms around me, pulling me closer to him in a tight hug and burying my head in his shoulder. It's the same here, big guy. Shuichi kisses my forehead and pulls away from me, grabbing my hand on top of my leg and squeezing it. Were you really afraid you had made me uncomfortable? Well, I've never been in a relationship before, so I didn't know how to handle things. I might have been a bit, aggressive at times. You mean horny. I don't know if I'd call it that. I'd definitely call it that. Fine, call it whatever you want. I was just a bit worried that it was too much is all. Well, the first time definitely was, but I'm getting more comfortable with it. It still makes me embarrassed, but I don't really mind. You mean that? Yeah, why? Shuichi pulls me closer to him, leaning next to my ear and whispering to me. Well, I have to admit it's been hard for me to hold back, and I was kind of hoping we could go further today. Is that alright with you? Further? You mean... You know what I mean. Sex? He nods. His face is surprisingly neutral right now. I'm surprised he can keep a straight face while saying that. My face feels so hot right now, I'm sure you could cook an egg on my forehead. I'm not gonna do anything you don't want me to do. If you say no, then I'll drop it. I was just, hoping. Oh, man. This would be a really big step. Am I really ready for something like that? It's not like it'd be my first time. Hell, when I think about it, I have enough experience that I shouldn't bat an eye at it. But because it's a man and Shuichi, I suddenly feel very vulnerable. Not that I mind that feeling. And I know I can trust Shuichi with anything. I know he'd never do anything to hurt me. Well, we're both guys, so, how would that even work? You want me to explain gay sex to you? It's already taken everything I have to stay calm right now. If I had to explain... No, it's fine. I think I can pretty much guess. It's not like it's rocket science, but I don't know why you even asked. So you're nervous too? It doesn't look like it. Of course I'm nervous. Look at what I'm asking you. No matter what answer you give me, it's still going to be nerve-wracking. My heart is racing here. For some reason, that thought comforts me. I want to try. I take a deep breath, trying to calm down my racing heart. I shouldn't be so nervous. I'm the one with experience here. I should be the one trying to make him more comfortable. No. There's no chance that's happening. I can't calm down at all. I want to try. I'm just really nervous, so I don't know if I can do things properly. It's okay. Just let me lead. How are you gonna lead? You've never done this before. True, but, I've been preparing? That kind of sounds wrong to say. I'm afraid of what that preparedness of his means. You have lube, right? Yes, I do, and hearing you ask for it just sounds really awkward. Ha, sorry. Alright, I am gonna pause it right there, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!